Namaste. Welcome to this channel. Today we are going to have a guidance reading with a Sirian collective. This is what I'm being told. So in this guidance reading, I would really ask you to stick with me until the end, because in the end of this reading, I'm going to pull like another 4 groups or cards for another 4 groups to give some more specific guidance. So yeah, I would say without further ado, let's hop right into the guidance reading. I'm feeling drawn to pull the first card from the Spirit Animals deck. What is it that we need to focus on right now? And yes, and I'm being reminded to also pull also tarot cards in order to have a look at, what is the current overall energy of the collective that I'm reading for. So we have here the Dragonfly Spirit, Truth Transcends Illusion. Yes, let me just... Where's the deck that I would like to work with? Okay, I'm pulling some tarot cards. First of all, 2 cards for the overall energy of the collective. Okay, and the first one that came out is the King of Cups. And the second one is Justice. Okay. Let me just pull some clarifiers for these cards. Yeah, that's actually interesting. We have the Dragonfly Spirit with the number 22. Number 2 is for me also... in regard, I'm being reminded of the Two of Pentacles. Yes, many of us might be juggling right now, but the Dragonfly Spirit is very much linked to the Justice card. But I would say, let me just finish quickly shuffling this deck. King of Cups, we have the 8 of Wands. Yeah, and I'm just heard many of us are feeling currently pushed towards speaking our heart. The Justice, 8 of Swords, Truth Transcends Illusion. So yeah, so where the collective is currently inside with the King of Cups and the 8 of Wands and the Justice clarified by the 8 of Swords, it's like many of us are really currently feeling urged to bring some sort of a truth to a situation or some sort of clearing out a situation, and we are feeling some sort of a pressure behind this. And yeah, which fits perfectly with the Truth Transcends Illusion card. I don't really feel, especially with the 8 of Wands, it's beautifully mirrored actually, because Mars is on the 21st of November. It is going to go direct again after stationing direct, I think, for about 1 week or 10 days plus or minus. So I would say let's have a look if there are other cards. I'm being guided to pull the Starseed Oracle deck. I've been blending 2 decks, 2 different decks. One I think it's Lightworker deck and the other one is the Starseed deck. Let's have a look. Okay, 2 cards. So the first one is Inner Temple Devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Yes, absolutely. Because the thing is, with the Truth Transcends Illusion card, and many of us are feeling like very much drawn towards maybe getting rid of something that is really weighing very heavy on our heart, or getting things done, because we have here the masculine energy. So it is a forward movement energy. Yes, it's not a knight, it's not a messenger, it's the king, which is like a little bit more, how do I say this, a little bit more slow, even though it's the King of Cups, which is not that slow. But the message over here is pretty much like, okay, you want to talk about your truth, but first you really get to know your heart, okay? Know what it is that you want. This is what I've been talking about in the previous zodiac readings, which also have guidance in it. So those are timelines. If you want, you can check out your sun, moon, or rising sign. But in this case, we are with the notion of devotion, which is being shown here. Devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. It is very much about being authentic. not about being authentic, but being really true to ourselves and being very honest. There's a big sense of honesty towards ourselves that we need to bring to the table in order to get things done. So as I mentioned before in the previous readings, it is like a little bit more about like recalibrating after we came out of the Mercury retrograde. So yeah, of course, you know, Mercury is going direct, so which means it's like passing all the stuff that we have been like reconciliating, reconsidering, in the Mercury retrograde season. Which I think started like 4 weeks ago or a little bit longer, I think 4 to 5 weeks ago. So yeah, that's where we are like going over again, because you know Mercury is going retrograde, seems to be retrograde, but now that it's like going forward again, it's like passing the same points that you have been touching during the Mercury retrograde. So this is like very much about recalibrating or kind of putting things internally into order and to then know who we are, what we want, and then speak it out. It's like very much about communication, which makes absolute sense. We are coming towards the age of Aquarius, which is an air sign, communication, mental state, etc. So the next card that we have is Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? Well, that's actually the same that I just said. It is very much about, you know, this honesty that we need to have towards ourselves, you know, not hiding our emotions, really talking about what it is that we feel. And we feel, you know, we are manifested love. Of course we feel. So I would like to pull some, okay, two Moonology cards for this. Let's see. So I would really like to know what is it that energetically we are heading towards, okay? Confidence is your key to success. Absolutely. Again, blends perfectly into the King of Cups and the Justice cards, and the truth transcends illusion. Confidence is your key to success. Again, we have fire, we have Mars energy, okay? So another one is have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. So yeah, that's, and have faith in your dreams is again, you know, very much linked to the inner temple, devotion, or being devoted to our own feelings, being devoted to our these things that we create, that these things that we want to reach in life, these things that we feel that are going to fulfill us, and we really need to step our we have to walk our way towards this goal. But it's like we have in the meantime, sometimes we are having some sort of hold back, you know. And I do really think that until Mars is going direct, things are going to be like in some sort of a stuttering process, you know. That's how it feels. But nonetheless, it is, yes, you can see it as some sort of a test. But I've been thinking about this concept a few hours ago, and absolutely, you can see this as a test. But you know, it is, yes, what did you say? Self-inflicted. It's self-inflicted, sounds so low vibrational. It is, we want to reach something, okay, so we need to maintain our vibration. We need to maintain our high vibration in order to reach this goal, okay? Because what we're having on the inside is going to be reflected on the outside. So it is simply a vibration. See the vibration like a belief system or a habit. It's nothing more. And in the end, it is the same, okay? So in order to establish a constant high vibration, we need to practice coming from a lower vibration to the upper one, from the lower to the upper. And this is how we practice the belief or the habit of raising our vibration. That's why we are putting in all of these setbacks, okay? That's the reason. We are only here to, what is this word? To be conditioned. Okay, we are being conditioned to maintain a high vibration. That's why we are receiving these setbacks. It is happening to us. Okay, it's happening for us, not to us. That's a difference. Pardon. So I would really, really like to draw two goddess to Goddess Oracle cards. What are the energies that we are asked to embrace right now, okay? What is important right now? Because with the King of Cups over here is not only talking about us, speaking our truth or what is on our heart, but, you know, first and foremost, the King of Cups is someone who is compassionate, someone who is nurturing, not like the Queen of Cups. He's more in the action-oriented role, okay? So the King of Cups is like very much about taking care of others, being compassionate, you know. And in order to be compassionate towards others, we need to be grounded, you know. We need to fill our cup first. That's the point. So the first goddess card is Sara La Kali, Queen of the Outsiders. I have arrived. I am where I always... No. I am where I will always be, in love. That's it. So that simply means exactly what I just said. It's I have arrived, I am where I will always be, in love. And this is simply a card to remind us of the vibration that we are aiming, okay, in love. The vibration of love. This is the vibration that we aim to be in. And that's what we are going to be conditioned, or what we are currently being conditioned to get in constantly, again and again and again. Yeah, it's nerve-wracking sometimes. Yes, it's absolutely draining. But nonetheless, in the previous readings, in the zodiac readings especially, I have been focused like very much, okay, do what you have to do, but stay grounded. Say what you have to say, but say it from an aligned perspective, okay? Don't react out of ego. Check in with yourself. Is it this what I wanted? That's the card of who or what is triggering you, okay? Really getting deep into the details. Yes, we have been doing this the whole time. We are doing... Now, it's not... Guys, it is not that you're not doing it right. It is not that you are doing anything wrong. It is not about you need to become better or perfect. It is about practicing the upswing. It is about simply practicing the upswing and with then creating a belief system, a pattern, a habit within yourself, a vibrational habit, pattern, call it whatever you want it. That's simply it. It is not more, not less. And now, the one who is really someone, okay, if you know, many of us are waiting for things to happen, okay? Many of us are waiting for things to occur, for things to clear up, for clarity. You know, that's why we have the Justice card, okay? But the point is here that we are not going to get there if we don't feel like the King of Cups, internally abundant, because the only reason why the King of Cups is able to give all of this compassion, to really spread compassion, to really be there for people, to talk with people about what they're worried about. Maybe the King of Cups who's doing his light work, okay? The only way he's able, or the only reason why he's able to express all of this love is because he's firm and grounded within himself. Okay, that's the point. So the next goddess card is Freya, the goddess of discernment. I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. And that's the point. Again, we're talking about intuition, being guided by your intuition. What do we need in order to be guided by our intuition? We need to be grounded. And that's the next thing is also with I spend my time wisely. This is what I just mentioned. It is about... Let me just breathe a moment. I can already feel the Mars energy. With I spend my time wisely, it is about filling your cup first. It is about taking rest when you need to rest. It is about going internal or going inwards when you feel that it's necessary. If you feel a little bit clouded, if you feel a little bit scattered mentally, spend time in nature. That's what I'm getting right now. Spend time in nature. And oh yeah, and thank you. Another thing that is also important for many of us, especially those that are like very empathic, you need some alone time. Okay, not each and every one of you is like having like a whole family around them, which are like considering themselves being a light worker, for example, okay? It doesn't need to be that point. It can also talk about people that you're living together with that may not be as mindful, which is not a bad thing. It's just like, it is a different energy. It is what it is. So in this case, really try to, and I got the mouse spirit, tend to the small things. This is also a spirit animal card. Which is really advising us to not put too much on our plate. Do the things that are necessary, and the most of the time really spend, and I heard in stillness, spend in stillness, okay? Spend, and I heard for many of you here, like, spend time with your family. Yeah, it's, you know, it's very much about getting out of your head. Just not thinking too much about the outcome. That's the point, okay? And in order to not think too much about the outcome, which is simply a sign of us being impatient, of us practicing the thought of not having it yet. If we do this, we are blocking it. So we need to surrender. Surrender. That's it, okay? I would like to draw some additional guidance cards before I'm heading over. Before I'm heading over to the groups, to the card groups. So 3. They're falling out like crazy. So 3 guidance cards, please. And also what I would like to draw is from the Good Tarot, which I like the imagery of, from the Good Tarot to, like, what is it that we are heading towards, okay? So, by the way, with confidence is your key to success, and this, which is the energy that we are heading towards. I really feel filling your own cup is now very, very important, okay? Taking care of yourself is now very, very important. Because this, what we are heading towards, is this what you want to have. But if you're spending your whole time with thinking about when it will come and in which way it is going to appear, it could be that you might not have the internal alignment to be in the position to perceive it as a blessing, okay? So the first advice card for us is the 8 of Cups. Yeah, I will draw a clarifier. And then we have the 3 of Pentacles. And we have the Death and Rebirth card. So, which makes sense. We just came out of the the new moon in Scorpio. And the new moon at the Scorpio rules the 8th house, which is the house of shared finances, death, rebirth. Okido. So the overall energy, what we're heading towards, why all of this preparation for us is necessary, is the Patience card, which is the Temperance. And then we have the Page of Cups. Okay, so I'm going to pull some clarifiers, but I do kind of sense like what is this that we're heading towards. Just let me grab some cards over here. So, okay, please clarify for me the 8 of Cups. Okay, so 8 of Cups, we have the Tower. Can I get another clarifier on the Tower? The Star. Three of Pentacles, High Priestess. Okay. Okay, Death and Rebirth. Okay, so Patience, wait. Patience, 10 of Wands, Temperance, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, another one, please. Wheel of Fortune is the Knight of Wands. Page of Cups, 9 of Swords, and the World. Yeah, so guidance cards. We have here the 8 of Cups clarified by the Tower and the Star. So those that are listening now to this video, that are watching this video now, it is like very much about we absolutely know that there are some things that we need to walk away from in order to, it's like creating this tower moment. Or it can also talk about, yeah, and this is actually, wow, this is interesting. This is what I actually mainly get. It's like not standing in the way of the tower. That's the point. Walking away from what doesn't serve you. And I do really feel in this case with a star is representing like the faith, having the faith to focus on this in order to not be in the way of this tower to happen, because many of us know that this tower is needs to happen, it must happen, and it is wished to happen, actually. That's the point. So then we have the Three of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Five of Wands, okay? It is about, yeah, the Pentacles. It is about the Pentacles. It's not about the card, Three of Pentacles. It is about these Pentacles, which makes absolute sense because we also have the Page of Cups here with the Green Pentacles. So this is your root, this is your sacral, and this is your heart chakra over here, okay? So these things are absolutely necessary to be worked on, because on the other side, in the outcome cards, we have the Page of Cups. We need to be open. Really, we need to be open for this new beginning, and we really need to stop worrying about this, okay? We have the Page of Cups, which really talks about a new fresh start, some sort of endeavor, some sort of wish fulfillment. Pardon if you hear this vacuum cleaner, but I'm really grateful someone is doing this. Yes, just give me a moment. These cards that I have here, all of them, they're actually having the same message. It is about work on your internal stability, walk away from what doesn't serve you. It could also talk about, maybe you have some friend groups or maybe family members that you maybe need to be a little bit separate from in order to heal, not in order to heal, in order to refill your cup, okay? So spend some alone time in order to not stand on the way of this tower, because this tower is going to bring you exactly what you want, okay? So exactly what you need is not always what you want. That's the point. So thank you. Thank you. Trust your intuition. Another thing, trust your intuition. Co-create with spirit is also what the Three of Pentacles clarified by the High Priestess talks, okay? Talks about. And of course, working on your heart, sacral, and root chakra. We need to have an open heart, of course, and we need to have the stability within ourselves in order to open our heart for these new possibilities, okay? Then we have the Death card, Eight of Wands, and the Page of Wands. And I'm being again reminded of the Truth Transcends Illusion card. This is a death. This is a birth that we are going through, okay? This is a rebirth that each and every one of us is like currently going through. Everyone on a completely different level. Some may experience this internally, some experience this externally, but nonetheless it is going to be a breakthrough, what I just heard, okay? And so now you're very much asked to have patience. You're very much asked to open your heart and not being stubborn. This is the first message, okay? Not being stubborn. Because we have here the World, we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Death card, we have the Justice card, we have the Star and the Towers, and the High Priestess. This is like, first of all, very much, and the Temperance. So much major arcana that are like, okay, I'm being reminded of the Temperance card. This is reward seizing the sword. Point number 8 in the hero's journey. The Temperance card is linked to, in regards to the hero's journey, to point number 8, which I believe is the reward card, reward seizing the sword part, which makes absolute sense, because before this we are in a phase of tests, allies, and enemies. This is the hero's journey. I would really recommend you reading something about it. So we are on the brink of this reward, okay? And it's not, guys, I know it's almost ridiculous to say this, but don't do all of these things because you want the reward. First and foremost, we are doing this for our growth. first and foremost, okay? Because we're getting stronger with this, okay? So yeah, that's the collective reading. I would say let's jump over to the group reading. So I'm going to prepare 4 groups, and then we are heading into the reading, and I'm very excited about this. So for those of you that chose group number 1, I'm going to pull 2 guidance cards, and if necessary, I will pull maybe 1 or 2 oracle cards. So group number 1, your first guidance is the King of Cups again, as we had it in like the collective reading, and then we had this have the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so I would like to pull some clarifier for the King of Cups, and also what I also would like to ask for is like what is it that you're heading towards. Okay, so clarify that for the King of Cups. We have the Sun and the 7 of Pentacles, the Fool. Wow. Okay, so what is it that group number 1 is heading towards? Why these guidance cards? We have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, something is clicking into place, and the 9 of Swords. Okay, can I get a clarifier on the Wheel of Fortune? Okay. 9 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles. Yes, so makes absolute sense. So the King of Cups in combination with the Sun card, it is again talking about speak your feelings, speak about what it is that you want, be compassionate. And we have clarified by the Sun, which is like a very, very happy card. So this indicates very much that you are group number 1 asked to really focus on having fun. Really have fun, get out of your head. This is the biggest theme over here. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles, and we have the Fool. So what you can absolutely allow yourself in regards to guidance, what you should absolutely allow yourself is having a look what it is that you already built yourself, okay? Because this is going to give you a lot of balance. This is going to give you a lot of confidence, because there's obviously something with 2 major arcanas, which is like crazy. A Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Chariot. So the Chariot is the card of a Cancer, could be a Cancer that you're dealing with, but in first place, the Chariot in this outcome card indicates that in order to get this Wheel of Fortune, you know, in the right direction, you need to be balanced, okay? And we have also here the Fool. I don't really feel that you are asked very much now to work on your internal stability, because there is some leap of faith that you are going to ask to take, okay? Very important. 9 of Swords clarified by the 4 of Pentacles. They really want you to detach. So again, the Chariot makes absolute sense. We are going to balancing out our masculine and feminine energies. We are detaching by knowing that we are abundant within ourselves, which is what we are going to find out as soon as we're having a look at what we have already created, because you are working in some sort of a thought pattern or a belief system, a habit within you. That's simple. It is like practically said, you know, without the spiritual part. You are simply working on establishing a very good, rooted and stable belief system about your worth. That's it. Because there's something coming towards you that really is asking of your confidence, okay? That is really asking of your ability to make decisions based on your alignment, okay? So, okay. I'm being guided towards 2 of these Starseed Oracle cards. Okay. Group number 1. We the Heathers, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. And again, you're being reminded there is a birth, okay? There is a birth. But with deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal, it is like, you know, when a woman is pregnant, this baby is the whole time that it's in the womb, it's a preparation phase. This baby is just resting, okay? It's not really doing very much, okay? And that's what you're asked of, okay? Take small steps. Star Keeper, cosmic ancestors, seed the light by staying grounded. What did I say? Stay grounded. Because when you're grounded, you are really emitting high vibrations, okay? And that's what we need right now. You are having a huge impact on the collective if you ground yourself. It is a huge impact. I know we cannot see energy, you know, but many of us are able to feel the energy. So really be aware of the fact that you being grounded is supporting the whole collective. It is what it is. So is there another one? Okay, this one? This one, okay. So the last two cards for you, group number one, for your guidance, practical guidance. Very simple. 2 cards, 3 cards, okay. So make a meal. Okay, so yeah, look what you take in, look what you eat, look at hydrating yourself. Good reminder. I'm so thirsty. Hydrate yourself. Really look what you infuse yourself with. Connect with crystals. Well, you know, the thing with the crystals, I don't really feel that it's like very much linked to the ancestors card, cosmic ancestor. Yeah, and with staying grounded, meditation, connect with nature. Of course, if you have crystals and if you like to connect with crystals, do it. Do whatever makes you feel grounded, okay? Maybe creating art or something like this. And then we have beauty ritual. Yeah, this is like, again, here, deep love, mother's milk. This is about nurturing, practicing the Empress, nurturing, mothering yourself. Group number one. Great reading. So, that was yours. Whew, that was a good one. Pretty short, but actually really deep. Again, I just want to remind you, group number one, stay grounded. This is like the biggest thing. There is something that is coming in that really needs you to be grounded, that really needs you to be in the situation of have a filled up cup, okay? You need to have enough energy for this, okay? Because the Chariot is like coming in, you know. And you remember, if you were listening to the collective reading, we had the 8 of Wands. This stuff is coming in fast, okay? So beautiful reading. Thank you so much, group number one. And yeah, namaste and stay blessed. So for those of you that picked group number 2, this is your reading, this is your guidance or your quick guidance reading. We are going to draw 2 guidance cards. Okay, no, 3 guidance cards. Okay, 2 cards also that are going to show us what it is that you're heading towards, why you're getting these informations, and if necessary, I'm going to pull some oracle cards. So the first guidance card for you is the 4 of Wands. This is interesting because I've been pulling this card for the collective today in the morning. Then we have the 9 of Swords. Yes. And the Chariot. The same one. If you feel pulled towards the group number 1, because number 1 also had the Chariot, I would really like to know what it is that you're heading towards, and then we're going to pull some clarifiers. And yes, I'm already being reminded of pulling, okay, three spirit animal cards. So, okay, just give me a moment. Since when is shuffling cards so tricky? So, what is group number 2 heading towards? The Emperor. Wow. And the Queen of Swords. Let's pull some, let's pull some clarifiers in order to have a deeper insight. So, what is the 4 of Wands talking about? We have the Strength, okay. 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords, huh. The 9 of Swords clarified by the 9 of Swords. And the 6 of Swords. Yes, 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 yes. The Chariot, the World. Again, like in the collective reading, we had also the World. And the 8 of Swords. Yes, the Emperor, the Lovers. Clarify. The Moon. Okay, Queen of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Sun. Okay, so again, those of you that are feeling a little bit drawn towards group number 1, let's see what the message is over here. So we have the Four of Wands clarified by the Strength and in the advice position. So the Four of Wands in this case really talks, to me, is talking about two things, okay? So, and I'm being reminded of the Goddess card that I pulled in the collective, which is like, I am where I always wanted to be in love, knowing it is like, you know, the Four of Wands in this case really talks to me a little bit more about a finish line. Yes, for some of you with the Lovers and the Emperor, it can absolutely talk about a divine partnership, but I do really feel this is like, wait. Okay, and Moonology. Okay, so I'm being guided towards Moonology. First 3 cards for this. Bring your ideas to life. Yeah, this is like, makes absolute sense with the Chariot. Slow and steady wins the race. So group number 2, the slow and steady wins the race, is like for each and every one of us. And then we have nothing is wasted. Yeah, this is like very much in regards to the double 9 of Swords that we have over here. And I would also like to know 3 Moonology cards, please, in regards to what is group number 2 heading towards, which energies are waiting. New moon eclipse, expect powerful change. And then we have the new moon in Scorpio, which we just had. Work through your fears. Yes, we have the 9 of Swords twice. I see that many of you are like so much in your head and so worried. Full moon eclipse, conclusions are within reach. So what we're heading towards is a full moon in Gemini. Yes, full moon in Gemini. And the full moon in Gemini in this case is like about communication, okay? So let's see, that looks very interesting. So 4 of Wands clarified by Strength. Again, I really feel it has 2 messages. First of all, the 4 of Wands is a celebration card, okay? So celebrate where you are, or really enjoy where you are, and embrace the in-between is what I just heard, okay? Embrace the in-between. We have the Strength card, which really indicates that you have been, and what's so cool is like all of this yellow with the Strength card, both is talking about the solar plexus. So, and about confidence, knowing, now I get it, thank you. Knowing that you are at the finish line, okay? You just need to go through, but the way how to pass, okay, is by, with the 6 of Swords over here, okay, forget it. With the 6 of Swords over here, it's really, you are in this transitioning phase, okay? And trusting that your guides, because you see 2 people here, that your guides are going to support you. You're not, you really need to get out of your head. All of these swords, you absolutely need to get out of your head. And this is so important because you're blocking something seriously huge. Because we have over here the Lovers, the Emperor, the Sun. I mean, that's awesome. Seriously, the Sun is like the most happy card in the deck. So we have the Chariot, okay, which again fits perfectly to the 9 of Swords and the 6 of Swords, which simply talks about balance your energies. And for some of you, it is also talking about plan ahead, okay? Plan about the stuff. Okay, vision board. Oh, okay, but wait a moment. Make your dreams real. Yes, the Spider Spirit, make your dreams real, is actually, and bring your ideas to life. Yes. So for some of you, it is talking about doing a vision board, okay, journaling, okay, writing about what it is that you manifest. Be in the mind space, be in the head space, or be in the vibration of this what you want to manifest. In terms of being in the current moment and appreciating where you right now are, knowing your worth, knowing what you gained, okay? Knowing that the last steps are actually simply about surrendering, because we have here the Wheel of the World card and the Eight of Swords, which talks about you closing out a cycle by simply getting out of your head. That's it, okay? So what it is that you're heading towards is the Emperor and the Queen of Swords. So yeah, in this case, again, the Emperor can talk about a divine partnership, but actually what I really feel, what I feel actually in first place is you being internally aligned, okay? And this is what we had with the King of Cups, which we also have here. In the collective reading. So if you didn't listen to the collective reading, I would highly recommend you watching the collective that I did beforehand. This is really talking about coming into alignment with yourself, an internal union, okay? Because after very much practicing the divine feminine, you need to step into your divine masculine energy, okay? And take action accordingly, okay? So and don't forget, and this is also where you're gonna get with the Queen of Swords, I really feel a good amount of clarity, because there was communication, okay? There's communication with the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords. It really feels like when both are merging together, it really feels like there's going to a heart-to-heart conversation occurring, okay? And this one is like very important for you. Okay, with the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords is also talking about focusing on. You have your focus on your goal. Don't lose it, because you know what it is that you're moving and working towards, okay? Ground yourself enough in order to be compassionate towards others and not living in, not needing to experience some sort of lack mentality, okay? So grounding yourself is a big thing also for you, group number 2, okay? Being aware of your achievements and really getting out of your head. Okay, because the only moment that you can do something about your future is the right now moment. Okay, there's no other moment that you can do something about your future. Cool. That was your reading, group number 2. Thank you so much for being here. I highly appreciate this one. I also took something from here. It's a really, really good one. So, yeah. In case you want to know a little bit more in-depth reading, I would really recommend you checking your Sun, Moon, Rising signs and the videos that I've been created before, the zodiac readings. They're going to also give you a lot of insights, and I'm pretty sure that they're going to support you. Anyways, beautiful reading. Thank you so much, group 2. And yeah, stay blessed and namaste. Group number 3, welcome to your guidance reading. A quick check-in with your energies or your guidance. So let's have a look. I'm going to pull guidance cards. I'm going to pull another 2 cards in order to have a look at what it is that you're working towards, and if necessary, I'm going to pull some oracle cards. So group number 3, let's have a look. Oops, where you're currently at, or what it is that you need to hear about. So guidance for group number 3. So we have the Death card, 4 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles. The Death card makes absolute sense. We just came out of the new moon in Scorpio, rules the 8th house, death, rebirth, of course shared finances, which is also very interesting because we have the Pentacles over here. But I would say let's draw some sort of what it is that you're working towards. Why is group number 3 receiving these guidance cards? What is it that group number 3 is working towards? We have the Page of Cups. I remember the Page of... Was the Page of Cups in the collective or in group number 1? I don't remember. And we have the 5 of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, let me just pull some clarifiers in order to have like a better insight about what is going on while you're receiving. Yeah, there's absolutely, with the Death and the Four of Pentacles, there's absolutely some sort of detachment that needs to be done. And actually very maybe detaching from the outcome. Death card, please. The Two of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. 10 of Pentacles, Two of Wands. Page of Water. The King of Wands. That's a beautiful energy. Five of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. So, what I can absolutely see, group number 3, is what you're heading towards is absolutely a new beginning. With the Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, because in this deck, I don't really read the Five of Pentacles like in the classical way. Absolutely not, because the good tarot deck is like, the Five of Pentacles is like so beautiful card for really surrender. So your whole guidance is like very much about feeling internally abundant in order to detach from anything external that you might think you need in order to feel complete. So we have the Death card here, and I would really like to have another clarifier on the Two of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups. Yes. So the Two of Pentacles in this case, to me, talks about maybe, yeah, it's like this person is juggling with their energies, you know. Maybe really, and with the Queen of Cups, I don't really feel that it is about your feelings, about your emotions, getting to know your emotions, getting to know what it is that you feel, getting to know what it is that you really want in order to then take action accordingly based on alignment. Very important, because we also have here the Queen of Cups. Very, very intuitive sign, a very, very intuitive card, especially with the Two of Pentacles, which really talks about using your intuition in order to discernment. In order to discernment is obviously a big thing. Where did I think I had the discernment notion, the notion of discernment in the collective reading, but in this case, it is like very much, there are things that need to be let go of. There are things that need to end. Okay. And that's for every one of us. And for you, this can talk about your external environment, absolutely, because we have the Pentacles, which is a tangible energy. But it can also talk about taking a decision about what it is that you want. I mean, what is it that you want? That's the question. So then we have the detached card of detachment and the Eight of Swords. You are going to be able to detach from certain situations when you have a certain sense of clarity. You're going to have a certain sense of clarity for your personal circumstances as soon as you are in the present moment. And yes, it is as simple as that. But also this needs to be practiced. Actually, I know that the collective that is watching my videos is like extremely high vibrational. And so I don't really feel that I need to explain it actually, what it means. So if some of you really feel that I need to explain a little bit more about what detachment is, or how to really get out of your head, or what is the mechanism behind this, just feel free to write it down in the comment section. But I do feel many of you absolutely know what I'm talking about. So again, we're talking about detachment, getting out of your head. Both are working hand in hand, okay? Big time, absolutely. Ground yourself, absolutely, because there is something new coming towards you. We have the Five of Pentacles. This tree over here is surrenders. If you can see, man, this is like, she's like holding her heart, you know? And she surrenders to the change of seasons, because she knows these leaves need to let go of in order to get new ones, which is like being very much shown by the Ace of Wands, which is a new beginning. It's new beginning in passion with the Page of Cups. For some of you, it is very much talking about a new love coming in, or some sort of a new creative endeavor, because we have the Page of Cups clarified by the King of Wands. The King of Wands is like passionate and actually pretty fast forward moving energy. Again, we have the Wands. Again, we have an indicator with the Ace of Wands that something is happening quickly. Okay, so with the Ten of Pentacles clarified by the Two of Wands, again Wands. You need to ground yourself. It is very important now, group number 3, to feel internally abundant, because there is a decision coming towards you. You need to take a decision in regards to something. And it's going to be, you see how she's holding up her hands? She completely surrenders to it. She's saying like, I did what I had to do. I'm here in my power, and everything that happens around me is going to happen for my highest good. Okay, and I'm accepting it. It's okay, because I have been putting the energy. I know what is coming towards me because I have been putting the energy and the effort in. Okay, so I know what is coming towards me. So I'm just like raising my hands and let it all happen. And this is exactly what this tree over here in the Five of Pentacles is doing. It's just like surrendering, trusting and surrender. Okay, so let me just pull 3 of these practical guidance cards for you to have some sort of practical insight, because it's like way more easy to have something practical. Let's see. Beauty ritual, the same like as group number 2. Beauty ritual, yeah. Nurture, nourish, mother yourself. Just like take a bath, okay? Or something like that. Or do your makeup. Or if you don't like makeup, don't do it. But it is simply about really nurturing yourself. Clear your energy field, yes. Clear your energy field also indicates decluttering your space. We just came out of a new moon. Decluttering your space is a good thing, seriously, because there is something new wanting to manifest. Okay, clearing your energy field. Did you hear this? Clear your energy field also talks about maybe saging with Palo Santo, or white or blue sage, or whatever rings your bell, But making it a ritual, and I think it is also about the ritual, because we are really getting out of our head when we are into, sometimes what I do sometimes I do have these like little stones of amethyst, clear quartz and rose quartz, and I'm just doing something creative by building a grid. It's also something really nice. So the last advice card for you is write a gratitude list. Yes, which is linked to this one, and which is like so absolutely linked to this one, because when you're writing a gratitude list, you are raising your vibration, and that's a fact. That's a fact, because I've been experiencing this, and I can tell you really from my perspective, it's like I have been so freaking stubborn with doing this, or let's say not doing this. I've really been extremely stubborn with this, and I really found out like even I was really like, I really just didn't want this. It's not that I didn't want this, it's like there was not enough internal push in this direction. Okay, so nonetheless I did it, and when I arrived to the 5th point of my gratitude list, I really felt I was pretty mindful about my energies. I am pretty mindful about my energies, but I really felt my mood is getting better and better and better. And it was just like, great, seriously. I highly recommend for every one of you who is really trying to manage or trying to handle the current energies, for example, low vibration or stuff like this, writing a gratitude list is awesome, and it really works every time. So great. Group number 3, that was your reading, your guidance reading. Thank you so much for being here. Highly appreciate all of you. If you would like, feel free to check out my zodiac readings that I did previously. Those are timeless, and it's also guidance reading. So if you like, have a look at your sun, moon, or rising sign. Also Venus sign is something that I recommend. Great. So thank you so much for being here. Stay blessed and namaste. So for those of you that picked group number 4, that's your guidance reading. We're going to pull 3 guidance cards for you, clarify them, and in addition to this, we are going to have a look at what it is that you're heading towards, or why you're getting these guidance cards. So let's have a look. Your first guidance card is the 6 of Swords, which is simply talking about trusting your intuition. You're currently in a transitioning phase, which actually all of us are. And you really are asked to be guided by your intuition and being guided by your new belief system, okay? And really, how do I say this? Remind yourself of what it is that you're working towards. So then we have the 9 of Wands. It's very important for you to let your guard down, okay? Also very much in communication with the card of the 6 of Swords, being guided by your intuition. Both are working very good when you really, or this is like working very good when you are letting down your guard, okay? So then we have the the Fool card. Yeah, take a leap of faith. Again, trust your intuition. This woman over here, she is like, I do see this very much as the flower of life, and she's holding over here an amethyst, which is like to me very much, crown chakra, thank you. Which is like very much to the linked to the crown chakra, okay? 6 of Swords, we have the 10 of Cups. So, feeling internally, emotionally fulfilled and creating this emotion by yourself by practicing gratitude. 4 of Pentacles, you're going to let your guard down as soon as you are detaching from something. So this practice is going to have an influence on detachment. Detachment is going to have an influence on being able to let your guard down, which then will have an effect on you trusting your intuition and being guided by it, which then is going to have an effect on you are able to take a leap. You are able to trust and just surrender to the whole thing, okay? Clarify the Fool card, because this is going to click a wheel of fortune into place. Yeah. The Moon card and the Knight of Pentacles. Yes, you've been working group number 4, the hint over here is like you've been working pretty good on your internal stability. You've been working very good on your skills, and you're absolutely capable of now these last meters, surrendering. And I'm just being drawn towards this there is a card in this deck. It says walk the distance or go the distance, and there's a cheetah like almost at the finish line. It's like the same, I think, with group number 2 or 3 that had the 4 of Wands. It's like you're almost at the finish line, okay? So let's have a look what it is that you are working towards, okay? Maybe we're gonna get a little bit more insights about good guidance for you. What is this that group number 4 is working towards? We have the King of Cups. I mean, again, that's a common theme. King of Cups, I think I had it through all of the 4 piles, and the 6 of Swords. Again, I'm now very curious about the, which would I like to choose? I'm going to choose this deck over here to clarify these cards. This is now interesting. Yes. Building a lot of internal stability, practicing gratitude, and having patience in this process that you're currently in. And what is going on? Just give me a moment. Oh my gosh. My cards are really acting interesting previous days. So, group number 4, let's clarify this. Okay. Clarify the King of Cups. The Star. Wow. Six of Swords. The Hierophant. I heard commitment. Can I have another clarifier on the Hierophant? The Sun. The Star. Six of Pentacles. 6, 6, 6. So number 6 is about love. Number 6 is about foundation. Group number 4 for you, I'm feeling drawn towards these cards. I would really like to have a little bit more insight. Because for some of you, I really feel it's about a new partnership, to be honest. And for some of you, it is about, yeah, in general sense of opportunities coming towards you, you know. We have co-creation. Beginnings, of course. Family. Yeah, for some hidden blessings and strength. And it's like very interesting because I saw, when I've been separating the deck, I saw the strength card. And yeah, so can I get another one? Can I get another one? Exchanging gifts. And this is like, we have the card of exchanging gifts and we have the Six of Pentacles. Give me a moment, please. Loyal heart. And we have the card of imagine. This is like, you know, with the Star, with the Sun, and the imagine card, and the loyal heart, and the exchanging gifts. This is like, and the Hierophant. This is like the very important part. This really looks like a spiritual connection. I'm not talking about a twin flame connection. This looks like a spiritual connection. Can be a twin flame, doesn't need to be. But first and foremost, this looks to me like a spiritual connection that you're heading towards for many of you. Spiritual connection that you're heading towards, where both of you are very much complementing each other, very much balancing each other out. It's not that both of you are very much whole and complete on your own, but you're going to amplify each other's energies. And this is really what I feel with the Star, with the Sun, the Hierophant, the Six of Pentacles. What you're just now really being asked of is to trust in this transition phase. Trust in this transition phase. The Hierophant is also talking about commitment. The Hierophant is about the walk your talk, you know. I don't really feel that you're going through this transitioning phase by walking your talk, because you know what it is that you're heading towards. We have the Star on the other side. There is a some wish fulfillment with family. I don't really feel this is like, this could be for many of you linked to some sort of a soul tribe. So group number 4, we have act as if. As I said, act as if, not in a literal sense. I don't really feel this is like very much about the walk your talk card with the Hierophant. I'm being committed to the path, okay? Believe in yourself, absolutely. Believe in yourself with the Strength card, with the Sun card, with the Star card, which also talks about having patience, trust, have faith is also a point. And there was another deck that I wanted to pull from, yeah. Because I know that almost every one of you is a light worker. Maybe not each and every one of you considers themselves of being a light worker, but I know that almost every one of you is. So, let's see. Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. We have the loyal heart. We had the loyal heart. Ah yeah, we still have the loyal heart. We have the loyal heart over here. I don't really feel for many of you this is about spiritual connections. Could be your soul family, soul tribe. Can absolutely talk about a spiritual love relationship, of course, because we have over here the Ten of Cups. You know, Ten of Cups can also indicate family. Deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Yeah. So, where do we have this? Beginnings, co-create. Yeah, this also, I do really feel for many of you are being asked to lean into this energy that you're receiving, because it is something that this deep cellular healing card is really feeling something. There is some sort of something being flipped upside down. Where did I see this? There was a certain zodiac reading where I also said the same. Yes. And we have baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Yes. Stop overthinking. I mean, we have here the Nine of Wands. We have the Six of Swords. You seem to... It really looks like you've been going through stuff. I mean, okay, all of us, we have been going through stuff. But in your case in particular, you've been going through stuff, and I absolutely get why you seem to be in some cases maybe a little bit guarded. Maybe some of you are afraid of being heartbroken. Maybe some of you, this is not about love. This is simply about maybe in general your work life or something like that. But right now it is do what it is that you have to do, but out of alignment. Okay, that's the biggest thing. And with the Imagine card, really don't lose your focus. Okay, big time. Okay, I should be okay. So I'm being guided to draw 3 of those. This is you're the only group that got this deck. This is the Romance Angels deck. I almost never use this, but today it likes to talk. So for those of you that are feeling very much connected to, like, that this might be a love situation or in general a relationship situation, we have the card of trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So it can really talk about, yeah, that you may be in a connection with someone right now. This could be the case, or there could be a connection coming through. But right now you are asked to have trust in that everything is going to work out. Then we have the card of separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. And then we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, so for some of you, it seems to be talking about a twin flame relationship where there is still a physical separation between the both of you. Nonetheless, there is things being woven, okay? And all of you know, since we're in the in this COVID stuff, for some of you are having like long distance stuff going on. So yeah, we need to have patience. That's okay. That's completely okay. And it's something that's necessary. If it would not be necessary, we would not experience it. It is what it is. So group number 4, that was your guidance reading. Thank you so much for being here. Highly appreciate all of you. If you would like to have a personal reading, feel free to contact me. My email address is down below in the info box. And if you would like to have a look at your zodiac readings, feel free to watch your guidance reading, the zodiac reading that I've been preparing for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. And I just saw 11111. I saw it. I saw it. Beautiful. So yeah, for some of you, it is absolutely talking about a twin flame relationship. Thank you. Thank you. So, great. Group number 4. That's it. And I'm wishing you a fantastic week. Take care of yourself and namaste. Bye.